Hey, what is going on, y'all? Welcome in to Shooting the Breeze. I made it through. I'm here. Was able to go. It's right there, baby. Was able to go live this morning and live again tonight. Turn that off. And I got my girl here. So, now when I'm all jacked up with the mouse over here because I'm doing it goofy foot, I'm having to run the mouse with the old left hand. She can square me away. So in the house tonight, we're talking about our favorite all-inclusive in COZUMEL.
I was like, what? I
don't. And so anyway, I talked a little bit this morning about how the recovery is going on Married with Travel, and it's still going great. So Chasidy has now bathed me twice. I just got my second bath.
Yeah, we have realized that he only needs a full bath every other day. We do a wipe down, but so we can't take his bandage off at all. Can't touch it. So it's kind of hard to give a bath.
It do be difficult.
Especially washing hair without trying to get that wet.
Yeah, and coming off the opioids. So a little crazy one over there. So coming off of
Sorry, I haven't brushed your beard. I'll do better next time.
Coming off the pain meds, so that's great. I was really zoning out there for a little bit.
Yeah.
And the pain is low enough now. I mean, it's still there, it's constant, but definitely on the mend. So be glad when I can get this arm up. It really sucks that I'm off work for this amount of time and I can't work on any videos.
That's what I said. It would be so much better if it was your left hand, your left arm.
Yeah.
You can work on videos. You need to start learning how to use that left hand a little better. He's doing good. He eats with his left hand.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, like a kid, but I mean, better than I would do. I mean, you're doing good.
All right. Welcome in, Scott from Controversial Cruising. Good to see you. That's one of our members there. Thank you for being in. And there's Miss Danny Dizzle, super mod, one of the greatest moderators in the history of YouTube, and also one of our moderators. That's Danny. We've got the fam in. What is going on? Good to see you, Ron. Thank you for being here. We've got a new supporter in the chat. Welcome in, Fuzzy Adventures 1990. Welcome in. I hope we're doing good, doing better. And Miss Danny, she become a member. I believe she was already a member. So okay, there we go. She's celebrating her 1 month of membership. Yeah, I don't know what I'm learning this new.
Color.
Yeah, exactly. She got promoted.
But where is it? I don't see it over there.
Well, it's over here.
It's on the phone.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
there.
it's not on the.
Well, I want to see it where I can actually see it.
She wants to see Danny's new color. Well, let's see. So Danny, she says she remembers when her mom used to wash her hair in the bathtub when I had casts on both feet when she had heel cord surgery when I was younger. Boy, I bet that was tough.
Yeah, I mean, I remember doing. I thought about doing that because I remember, like, as a kid, like sometimes I don't know why I would do this, but like I don't want to take a shower, I don't want to take a bath, I don't want anything. I just want to wash my hair. So I'd like lean over the tub and do it. I thought about doing that with you, but we don't have the sprayer in the tub.
Yeah. And
then it'd be in the shower. I don't know.
We actually made one of the many tasks that Chasidy had me do before I started, before I had surgery, was to put in one of those shower heads with the hose and all that. And that's helped in the recovery. But it's not in the tub. It's in we've got a stand-up shower.
One of the mini or one of the many?
Was
just a mini?
One of the many.
Like a mini mini projects.
All right, let's see. Scott says, hope you're feeling better. I am, and I have the world's best nurse, world's hottest nurse. She walks around here without her top on all the time. I've told her it's completely unprofessional, but it's approved, and it's okay. So
not all the time.
We'll take topless nurse all day long. And Dustin's in the chat just in time to hear topless nurse.
Well, I don't really do that. Only I don't think I've even done that at all, actually.
Dustin says if anyone says anything other than Mr. Sancho's when it comes to COZUMEL all-inclusives, they are wrong. And I would agree with that myself.
Yeah.
And Danny's talking about her heel cord, that it's a very common thing because people with her syndrome tend to walk on their toes. If you don't know Danny D, every year she does a fundraiser thing for her syndrome that she has, and go over there and like and subscribe to her channel and her stuff. That way you can keep up with all the goings on and keep up with that. And it's good to have awareness of different things that are going on and different things that people deal with and struggle with. So all right, let's see. It is a little early, but I'm going to go ahead and end the poll so we can start this discussion. And so, favorite COZUMEL all-inclusives. 60% of the people agree with us and say Mr. Sancho's. 40% of the people say Paradise Beach Club. And I figured that would be about where the split is. And then no one hit the other. We only had about 5 votes. Come on, people. We need more votes than that. But,
well, I mean,
I put it up late. So,
Paradise, is it Beach Club or Ocean Club?
Paradise Ocean Club is our place here.
I get them confused because we have Paradise Ocean Club.
Mm-hmm.
So Paradise Beach Club.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun too. But
yeah,
they only have the one pool, one big pool. Mr. Sancho's has 5 or 6 pools.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only.
I think, and some people go to like Nachi Cacombe.
Yeah, I want to try that.
There's a few other ones there, but we just keep going back to Sancho's. And we've been back so many times now, and our friends the Cruise Nuts, they almost have set up a residency there. They know everybody, and we reach out to them. We're like, hey man, we're getting ready to head into Mr. Sancho's, and they'll call and make sure that we have some special seating and stuff. And it's been really nice. We've had some really good times there. Would you like to share some of your moments?
I don't remember any of my moments.
I mean, at Mr. Sancho's, and we've been to Paradise Beach Club, and we love Paradise Beach Club. We do. It's not no knocking Paradise Beach Club. It's amazing.
Now I can share some experiences from there too.
Yeah.
Like Kurt being so mean to Marcia, making her finish her sandwich.
Throwing our crows away.
He was like, "You got to finish your sandwich," and I was like, "Don't be mean to her. Don't tell her what to do." He's like, "All right, I'm just telling her to eat."
Dustin says the blue power all day long. I can't remember what it was. Blue power.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Power margarita tequila, or it was something like that. Yeah, and the ceviche.
Might be. Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin. I told Dustin, I was like, you got to try some ceviche. I know, like, it's not, and he's been getting more and more adventurous. I'm really proud of him since. When he was growing up, growing up, he was a corn dogs and chicken nuggets kind of kid. And now he's even cooking more adventurous meals. But he tried ceviche when we were in Costa Maya, fell in love. We went to COZUMEL to Mr. Sancho's. And of course, if you don't know about Mr. Sancho's, $65, the entire drink and food menu, all yours. All yours.
You don't want to have me down too. Yeah. How would we take care of each other?
I don't know how we take care of each other a lot of times. There's been times, I do
it.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes we call friends and we say, hey, we're in downtown Norfolk and we've been hanging out, and we need to just call you guys and say, hey,
we just need to stay on the phone with somebody until we get to in case we get kidnapped, I guess.
Yeah, it's like that. What is that? I think it's a Morgan Wallen song. I need some help, or I had some help. It's one of those kind of things. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't listen to words of music.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Dustin says that rum punch ain't bad neither. He's obviously his U is mixed up on his.
No, it is.
It is Ron Punch.
Yeah, Ron Punch is what they're calling it because it was.
It wasn't rum or something.
It was rum something, but they're doing. I remember because I said punch, but it's punch. Ron Punch. It might have been rum punch, but I remember I don't know.
The last time I was there, I had the fried snapper, and it was one of these like huge whole fried snappers. And it was so good. I mean, we ventured out a little bit. I mean, we got off the ship as soon as we could. We were one of the first ones there at Sancho's. We had an amazing waiter. When you go there, make sure you tip those guys well too, because the waiters are basically making the real money they make is off tips. So make sure you take care of them, and they're fantastic. But anyway, normally I'm like nachos, tacos, fajitas. The coconut shrimp was fantastic. All those kind of things. But I ventured out. I got that snapper. And,
so Dustin said it was rum punch, but there was somewhere, and I was just sitting here thinking about it not being at Mr. Sancho's. Somewhere it was something punch. I don't know if it was Ron Punch, but it was punch because I said punch. And I'm like, no, that's not right.
Well, let's see here.
I don't think it was Mr. Sancho's. I think theirs was
the Sancho's menu,
but it was somewhere that we went.
Pull that little baby.
It's so hard for you to do with your left hand.
I know. Y'all like that?
Yeah.
We're gonna save that as a
Do you want me to do it so it can be faster?
Oh, son of a.
You're not.
All right, let's do this. Let's share.
God, oh my gosh.
So I'm also having to, so it's the finger thing too. So like, you know, I'm what would normally be a right click is a left click, and yeah, let's see. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's share that I don't think it's right that. There we go. There we go.
You guys zoom that in. I can't see a thing that says.
Oh, I'm on the wrong.
Just let me see it.
Zoom that in there. Right here. Use it.
This?
Yep. Scroll in.
I am.
No, scroll in.
I am.
Oh, hit the wrong button. That might be, you might be able to read that. Let's see.
Go down.
Let's take it in a little more.
I don't even think that has that's not even the drink menu.
No, it's just well, maybe. No, that's just the food.
Just food.
Hamburguesas. Oh man, that's some good food right there though.
Yeah, that's making me hungry.
Making me hungry.
But anyways, I think it was the rum punch there, but somewhere, and I got to figure that out.
I wonder if it was when we were in Puerto Rico or
Did
something.
we go somewhere that's Ron something?
I don't know. I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Oh, I do. I do. When he said that, I was thinking, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
There. We can pull that one up.
Is that the drinks?
Huh?
Is that the drink menu?
Maybe.
Cocktails.
Cocktails. Come on, fingers. Work for me, baby. Mexican Powerade, Dustin said.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the menu it said Ron Punch, but it was actually Rum Punch. That was in Costa Maya. It was a mistranslation, so it was.
Yes.
And the drink at Mr. Sancho's was the Mexican Powerade. Yes, yes. Very good. Dustin saves the day.
Because Dustin has both hands.
I know. It's because I had one hand.
Bragging. He's just showing out because
I was confused because I only had one hand.
It really is. Like when you're trying to do that with your left hand, it's like your brain's not working either. Like I just wish you could have told me to do it and I would have.
I know we had the conversation when we got in here. Should she just sit over here? But I didn't want to put it on her. I mean, will the world cease to exist, and will the Lord Jesus come back if we swap seats? That's the big question.
I don't know. We don't know yet.
Has everybody got right with Jesus? Maybe we need to clear that up.
Let's just keep it like this, just in case.
Okay, just in case.
But anything else, just I'll do.
You'll drive it.
Yeah.
So
see, look how fast Dustin.
I know. Look at that.
With two hands.
Yeah, every time something's been coming up on TV and somebody's using their shoulder in this manner, I'm like, you asshole, you're just showing off.
Showing out.
You're just showing off.
Two shoulders.
So anyway, the differences in price between Mr. Sancho's and Paradise Beach Club are not that great.
I think they're
pretty close to the same. The menus are not very different. And I have to say the Mexican food might be a little better at Paradise Beach Club.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember what I got. So I don't think so.
It is hard to remember.
My food at Mr. Sancho's.
Their blue palomas are fantastic, though. I do remember that.
I don't remember that. And I don't remember any of the food that I got.
I decided when I was there, we during the original, the OG booze cruise, we were there, and it was what I really remember about Paradise Beach Club is this. And you be sitting in the pool, you do this, and a drink magically appears in your hand. So that was awesome.
Yeah, you can just like hold your other one back while you're in the middle of conversation, like just replace them, never say a word.
Their pool was really nice. The beach area was really nice. I mean, there were a lot of nice things there, but it's much more spread out, and there's more things at Mr. Sancho's. So I'm kind of like, if I'm going to be in a country and I'm going to go do an all-inclusive, I want to feel like I'm in that country. And to me, it feels more like you're in Mexico having a Mexican experience at Mr. Sancho's than it does at Paradise Beach Club.
Yeah. It's mainly for their pool.
Yeah.
So I think if you're going to go with a lot of people, like we did, Paradise Beach would be.
I mean, you could do groups there, but there's a lot more trees and stuff on the beach. Paradise Beach Club seems a little more. There's a little more
for like the pool
spread out areas. But
because
the pool's huge. That one pool was huge. There's more pools. Well, actually now, so Mr. Sancho's just built a new pool, and that pool is huge. It's if you've been to
all the way down at the other end.
Sorry about that. I was touching my mic. I'm sure that was loud in everybody's ears. It's probably as large as Pearl Cove. That new pool that's at Mr. Sancho's.
Yeah.
It's big, and it has swim up bar and everything. Love the swim up bars. You can't go wrong with a swim up bar. Unless you're like that crazy one at Pearl Cove.
You can. Yeah. You can climb up on the bar, so drunk, and have one of your friends push you off and come this close to hitting your head on the concrete.
We almost saw a murder.
Yeah, and that would have not been good.
Yeah, we're trying to be good Christian people right now and not say anything ill about the dumb person.
Yeah.
Make sure I use that word and then not the word that was actually in my head.
But it would have been cool to be on on the ID channel. We're like,
I saw it.
She was climbing up there. She was so drunk.
That crazy woman, she got up there doing a table dance. Next thing I knew, her head split plumb open.
The water just filled with blood.
You know they would have found us. I mean, us and Kurt and Marcia, they would have went straight to us like lightning bugs to a freaking bug zapper.
Well, we would have ran them too, because I'd want to be on TV. I'm always nosy, so I want to be right in the center. What's going on?
Yeah.
So I probably would have been right there.
Would have been right there. if I had a complaint about Mr. Sancho's, the
This
complaint
wasn't
that,
Mr. Sancho's.
No. This was Procol. But my complaint for Mr. Sancho's would be the plastic chairs. Sometimes you roll out of those plastic chairs and some of your naughty bits fall out.
Yeah, one time, not just one time.
Just one time. Also, it can be quite dangerous if you try to drink the entire menu.
Yeah, one time.
Just this one time.
That same time.
Yeah. It's the one time that old Josh decided to stay semi-sober. It was a good idea. Usually Chas is having to take care of me. But this time, oh, how the turns tabled.
How the turns
have tabled. But we've had some good times. You can't go wrong with either one of those two. We've seen some things on Nachi Cacombe that look good. I know that Antoinette, I don't know if she's still in here or not, but Antoinette recently went to another one of the spots out there. I can't remember the name of it, but she went to a new one. Pro DJ just went to a new one out there, and they're putting new ones out there, and they all have their own little thing. And one thing's for sure: if it's a little more cost prohibitive, there's going to be less people there. So you kind of keep that in mind. If it's a little higher in price, it's probably going to be a little more upscale, and there's going to be fewer folks there. But I'd really like going to. Is she looking at my hands?
Ellie's listening to everything you're saying.
But I really like the family style of Mr. Sancho's. And even though you get down and you party, I feel like it's still a family thing.
Oh
right?
yeah, there's kids there, and
there's a lot of kids there. There's a water park, and we have a really good time every single time we go there. There's another one of our awesome members, Miss Marcia of CME Traveling. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And she says, hello, everyone. And then there's Mr. Kurt. He says, evening, Josh and Chas. It hadn't showed up, and it showed up in the YouTube chat, but not there. There it is. Now we're showing. I really like that. We've been using Talk Studio, and I like it. For the price point, it's actually more user-friendly to me than even StreamYard. But the viewer count and the interactions kind of are not synced up as well, but it's okay. I don't mind. Dustin wants to know how the dentist was, Kurt. That's my smart ass little boy right there.
Yeah.
I love my boy. So anyway, that kind of concludes the conversation. Let's see. Just turned on the TV, sitting with supper in our laps, eating. Yep. So we're heading to the food lawn, and then we're gonna have supper ourselves. We're gonna have some factor meals. Well, 2 factor meals, one each.
Not having a few.
Kurt says, well, went very well, and if you need a good dentist, I can show you where to go. Yeah, and proctologists and you name it.
Yeah.
So anyway, that kind of, is there anywhere else that anybody in the chat has been, all inclusive wise, in COZUMEL that you want to bring up and talk about? Throw it in there and we'll talk about it. But until then, we'll talk a little bit about what's been going on with us. So very uneventful weekend, other than sitting around and binging. Well,
you've had a shower.
Yep.
I had showers.
So it's been awesome for me. It's almost been like being at a spa, even almost like a bathhouse, if you will, from the old days in the houses of ill repute, where you are bathed by a beautiful woman. That's how it's been for me. I don't know if she feels the same way.
I've had to tone him down a little bit, because it was like he would sit there and just you hand me my blanket? Will you hand me this? Will you hand me this? And I'm like, well, first of all, you got 2 legs that work, and you have 1 more arm. So I don't know why you can't walk.
She's been mean to me, guys. That's what she's telling you, is that she's been very mean to me.
No, it's like when I'm in there, I'm cooking, I'm feeding the dogs, and he's like, hey, babe, can you bring me my blanket?
Yeah, I did not pick the best times in the world to be like, hey, I need something. But it never failed that I would need something at the worst possible times.
Yeah.
But like today, I have not taken a pain pill, so we're doing something right. And the doctors there at the VA surprisingly were fantastic. I mean, they told us going in, the pre-op nurses were talking about how good this doctor was, and what I remember about pre-op, that the day of the operation, they were all really, really good and all really professional. Really didn't have any questions. They answered all the questions, laid everything out for us, and did a fantastic job at the Veterans Affairs Hospital in Norfolk, Veterans Affairs Medical Center. And so really, really good experience. And Ellie has really done a lot to take care of me. She really has.
She's kept his nose clean.
Yeah.
Ears.
Yeah, I know.
And she judges me. Everything I do is wrong.
You've been very good. Yes.
I don't know how to take care of him like she could.
Such good care of me.
She thinks because I don't lick inside of his nose that I don't love him as much as she does.
Are you for serious right now?
Yeah, I want to be on the wife.
But so we've been watching a lot of YouTube, and checking out some things, and seeing what you guys are up to. I know Kurt and Marsha put out a video the other day about some of the new Carnival Players Club offers that they're putting out there. They've got like $1 million giveaways and all this kind of stuff. The fam, everybody. I don't want to go through the list because I'll miss somebody, but all the creators in the chat have put something new out. I know Scott was doing something with the Nassau Cruise Port. The fam, they're always putting some things out. They're part of the raid parade, and trying to catch up and go through all those things. Marcia says they went to Island Beach Club through Carnival, not allowed back because I flashed them. It happens.
I mean, yeah.
It happens. We're not going to judge you for that. And if anybody does judge you, we'll fight them.
Nobody judged me for flashing them at Mr. Sancho's.
Let those puppies go. Sometimes they just got to be free. I want to break free. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So Island Beach Club was in Northern COZUMEL, low 70s in COZUMEL. I said that like Kurt then. I said COZUMEL. COZUMEL. Yeah. So, other than watching YouTube, we've been binge watching all kinds of stuff. We love true crime. We love murders. We don't love murders. We love like murder documentaries. So we'd be clear about that. So we need some help, guys. Tell us some stuff that we need to be watching.
So when after his surgery, he was still a little bit loopy.
Just a little bit.
Not really. He would come and go. Like, he'd be fine. And then it's like, he'd say something that's like, you're joking, right? And then, but the nurse, she was like, just get him home, put him in a recliner, get him comfortable. And he said, murder. And I'm like, he means we're going to watch murders, because we've already talked about this. Like, we're going to watch some murders. Like, don't get me locked up thinking I'm going to murder you or have me, I don't know. Like,
so Danny's been watching Masked Singer. We used to keep up with that. We watched, I think, the first 2 seasons of that, and we kind of slacked off. There's so much out there to watch.
It's when we moved.
Yeah.
We had so much stuff on our DVR. That's so weird to say now, DVR. But when we moved and we had to stay in a hotel before we came here, like all of our stuff was gone. I was like, well, we're just going to start fresh.
It's time for my meds.
Time for your meds, but you're going to skip those.
Yeah, I'm going to skip. I mean, it's like when they give you some hyped up pain meds. As soon as you can come off of them, you want to come off of them. So yeah, I am done unless I wake up in some super bad pain. But so far, so good.
Yeah, I'm ready for you to come off of them because
she would ask me multiple times. Are you high?
I would ask you something. I would say, "What do you want to eat tonight?" And you'd be like, "Huh?" Like, did you hear me? Yeah. What do you want?
It's just taking a while for the beta to fire up. It was like,
yeah,
that old rat was.
It's like it had set going so slow into your head.
Yeah, the processor was slowed way down. What?
What?
So I didn't tell Chas this, but I think it's probably a good time to talk about it. We need really bad to.
That's good.
In a bad way, we need to book a cruise. You know why?
Why?
Because the past 2 nights, I have the same crazy, weird cruising dream, but we need to go on a cruise. We need to book a cruise. We need to go on a cruise. So I have this crazy
because you
weird
had a dream about it.
Yeah, I have this crazy weird dream where we're leaving out of some port and we're chasing after a Royal Caribbean ship, and then we pull up. It's like one of those old pirate movies. So we pull up beside the Royal Caribbean ship and we're in an MSC ship and everybody's fighting with each other and we're throwing ropes across, but every time our ship sinks and we escape through one of the water slides on the ship.
Why would you want to do this?
I'm just saying the reason all this is coming up is because
we need to go on a cruise.
We need to book a cruise.
But we can't just go on a cruise because you're having a dream about it. Can you imagine if I got on everything I dreamed about? Just kidding. JK. So, yeah, it's probably
the pain meds.
It probably is.
So John says he has no interest in farming, but I've been watching all kinds of farming videos. So a friend of mine was talking about, is it Carlson's Farm on Amazon? It's the guy from,
I don't know.
The guy from Top Gear. He buys a farm and he's going through all the different regulations and everything in the UK on how to do this sheep and hog farm. And, because he's a super smart guy and an engineer, he's like, well, I know I can do this. And he can, and he does a lot of things very successfully, but then they end up finding out he's doing things illegally because they have so many regulations on farming over there. So anyway, that might be an interesting one for you there, JG. And JG always gets the air horn. Marcia says, hey, wait, I want to go. Oh, wait. No sinking ships for me.
No sinking ships.
Yeah. See, no sinking ships for me. I love dreams when I'm taking pain meds. Yeah, that's probably a lot of what was going on. But yeah, well, I've had this dream before too, and it's so I have a couple of cruise dreams, and they're weird. They're weird every time. It's like not being able to find Chas and a show is coming on, and not being able to get a seat in the MDR. It's always just something so stupid that we don't even care about ever. Where's the water park? I can't find the water park. We don't give a crap if we ever find a water park on a ship. I mean, we'll go, but we don't really care. Weird. It's better than the alternative dreams that I have sometimes, so I'll take it, but it's just weird. Bottom line, we need to book a cruise.
Yeah, we will. We will.
Kurt was talking about some this morning on his live, and watched a little bit of it, but had to get back into bed. I overdid it a little bit this morning, so watched a little bit of it, went to bed. Missed Scott's live too. He went live at 8:30, but got to go back and finish those up. But Any ideas, guys, on cruises? I know the World Atlantic's coming, the World Asia. Excited about both of those cruise ships. You know, we talked a lot during our last meeting with Kurt Marcia about going out of Norfolk and catching a ride on the Sunshine, which
I want to do that.
Yeah, they've got one that goes up into Canada, and that's an interesting itinerary for me. I would like that. I mean, that's Alaska adjacent, I guess, in a way for the itinerary. So you're going north to colder climates instead of south to warmer climates. And never have I ever been to Canada, so the opportunity to go see Nova Scotia and all those areas.
Yeah.
Never have I ever.
Lose a finger if we ever ask that too.
Lose a finger. So that's a really nice looking one. We have so again, I'm the world's worst travel agent, and so I have taken my training through Princess. It's the first time I said that right. I didn't call it Princess training. So since I've finished all the training with Princess, I actually have a fam cruise that we need to go on that I can take Chas with me on, and we haven't booked that one yet. So we need to look and see what's out there for Princess. We had one that was going to Iceland and Norway that they haven't released any dates for that we're really interested in, but now with all the time I'm having to take off for this surgery, probably going to have to stick to something that's within 7-8 days till I get some time built back up. So Marcia's talking here about Island Club. She says, so Island Club, wear water shoes if you get in the ocean. Didn't care for the alcoholic drinks, but they did the job. Foods were good. So there's the skinny on Island Club. And yeah, Marcia says, I'm not good at Never Have I Ever. Yeah, if you didn't watch our King's Cup live,
don't.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't go watch that. We played Never Have I Ever, and sometimes, we don't have a goal set up for tonight, but a lot of times, if you see on these hour longs, I will put a goal up of how many super chats we want to get within the hour, and if we hit that goal, because usually it's 5, and that's the only way we're going to do this. If we were to get 5 super chats when we have the goal up there, so if you want to send super chats now, that's fine, but I don't have a goal set. So but when we have a goal up there, we will play Never Have I Ever with the chat. So you guys will get to answer the questions. We'll put our hands up and we'll remove fingers. Let me get my knife out over here so we can remove fingers.
You said it too.
As we go.
Lose a finger.
Yeah. We'll probably get a whole lot of views. We start cutting fingers off, but it'll be our last ever time being on YouTube. So we really got to cash in on.
Yeah. We'll probably make so much money off of that live. That we won't even need our fingers anymore.
So some good news. I did see that some of the travel issues that they were having over in Mexico, some of that has lightened up. I know that Puerto Vallarta, that was a really, really big deal there because, I was talking about it during the live about how Puerto Vallarta, even, when they're having trouble in Mexico, there's normally not that much trouble to the extent that they were having over there recently. So real quick, I'm not going to put it up on the screen here, but I'm just going to take a look here and see what the travel advisories are. So Baja California, so that's the northern part of Baja. They are still saying reconsider travel. Baja California Sur, they are at a level 2 increased caution. That one little area I was telling you guys, to Tamaulipas, which is right at the tip of Texas, they still have a do not travel to there. Now this is kind of interesting here. Dominican Republic,
half of
is
it
under a level 2 now,
and
all the Bahamas, and then
half of it is
Haiti is do not travel. So Haiti's, they hadn't, Royal Caribbean shut down their island there for a little while, even before it become do not travel. Honduras is getting up there, level 3 in Honduras. Quintana Roo, which is where COZUMEL is at, is level 2, increased caution. So just so you know, Belize is level 2. It does contain areas of higher security risk though inside of Belize. So that's all on the U.S. State Department Travel Advisories map. For more information on that, go to Married with Travel and the port security live stream, and we'll give a breakdown on how to use that and find out what your travel advisories are. So, but good news that Mexico is kind of calming down. You always have to be careful in Mexico, Honduras. You know, you see the parts that the cruise lines want you to see, but just beyond, it's like Nassau, for instance. So if you look at the travel advisories for Nassau, Bahamas, it will tell you that in the port area you're good, but just over the hill. So you guys know what I'm talking about. When you leave Nassau, when you go outside the gate, you've got the street that goes down. It goes all the way down to Senor Frogs, but then there's the hill. If you cross that hill, all bets are off, and it's as bad as anywhere. I mean, these are third world areas, and you got to recognize that. And you got to know it. And as far as I know, nobody's able to carry when they're on a cruise. So you really have little to no protection unless you're a super badass jiu-jitsu white belt like me with one arm. I got 2 medals over there now. I beat up all the other white belts. And they were not children.
No.
They were old men.
Grown old men.
Grown old men. But you know, so anyway, and that's one of the things we talked about in port security. Just keep your head on a swivel. You know, and I've been around, and I've, you know, been to several countries that have not travel restrictions on them for my military duty, and I know what to look for. I know what can happen and what can go wrong. And we've even been in a couple of situations that were a little iffy, if you will. So hey, Marcia gave a super chat of, oh wow, thank you, Marcia.
Oh, thank you, Marcia.
She says, wet water ones, would you do an all-inclusive in COZUMEL right now? I mean, it's cheap, right? Yeah, I would. So based off the travel advisories, Quintana Roo is level 2, and it's always basically a level 2. The other thing that we know is that because of the tourist industry and how it basically is the major economy for Mexico, there's this uneasy truce between the cartels and the government, because a lot of that money that comes out of tourism, and you know, kind of sucks a little bit, but a lot of the money that we funnel through there, it goes to cartels making their stuff. And you know, it's worldviews on how people look at things, because you know, for a lot of the people of Mexico, it's I'm trying to click that off on the wrong thing. It's a way of life. It's a money stream. It's their economy. And if you watch Narcos, it kind of gets into that. And some people have no other choice. I mean, like when you're up in Sinaloa, they really have no other method of making money. So anyway, I said a lot of things, but yes, I would go to the all-inclusive.
I would too.
For sure. And because of that amazing super chat, Miss Marcia, you get this. I'm pretty sure we have the best super chat thank you in all of YouTube.
The girls think so anyway.
Yeah, the girls love it. And if you didn't know, your super chats go to the dog treat fund.
That's what we told them.
Yeah, they do. And they get upset when we don't go immediately from here to the grocery store and get them more treats when someone gives super chats. And with that amazing super chat, they might actually be able to get like some dream bones. Dream bones have gotten so stinking expensive.
Yeah, they are. But there's a lot of them in there.
Yeah.
And they last them.
They love dream bones.
Yeah. That's what I would give them before bed. It's always like,
dream bone.
Dream bone. Dream bone. Dream bone.
Marcia says she loves the girls. Danny says, Ellie, Ellie, Ellie.
Ellie.
So yeah, I would be down for an all-inclusive, and yeah, I'm sure it's pretty cheap. I don't know. I think especially if you stay on the eastern side, like if you're in that Quintana Roo area, probably I can pull it up again later, but it looked like Cabo would be fine. I think Cabo is in that lower part of Baja, the Baja del Sur area. So I think we would be in good shape there too. So Cabo's on the list. I definitely like to hit Cabo. Puerto Vallarta is on the list.
Yeah, because now you have me scared to go on a cruise.
I did not want to scare anyone about travel.
No, I'm fine with travel.
But welcome to what goes on in this mind when I get threat briefs all the time, and even now I still get threat briefs, so I know what goes on in the world. And
you had that snake dream.
Oh God, I had did I have the snake dream? I had the snake dream before the cruise. I mean, before the surgery.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so you couldn't have raised up like that.
I haven't hid the fact that I have PTSD, so I have those kind of dreams. And then I have silly, stupid dreams. And then I have this. It's the first time I've ever had a dream like this. So we're getting ready to go to Edisto, and I don't know if that's what we talked about the night before or whatever, but we go to the Edisto Serpentarium every time we go there. We love it. It's amazing. So cool. And so I'm in the bed and I'm having this dream that there's
well, I think it's because I threw my leg across you. And then you started.
Let's not get too graphic here.
No, we're asleep, but I threw my leg across you, and
so why would I feel a snake coming from you? You would feel a snake coming.
No, you thought it was a big snake like across you because you raise up and he's grabbing the covers and he's like throwing them down and he's like, oh, and I'm like, what are you doing? And now you can finish what you were dreaming about.
Well, so I'm most scared of the fertilance. So like this is like a big, huge pit viper with like a big, huge head. I mean, their heads are like this big, and the pits are just ginormous, and they're resident of Costa Rica. But like if I saw that snake, like even when we went to the Edisto Serpentarium, it just like gave me the heebie-jeebies. So that was the snake, and the snake was chasing me. Like, when has a snake ever chased anybody? But the snake is chasing me.
Grab it. He was covering it up, he thought he was throwing a blanket over it to smother it, I guess. I don't know. And then he starts laughing.
That's what Chasidy wanted to do, was beat the snake. That's why she was throwing that leg over.
No, not in the middle of the night. I definitely didn't want to.
Welcome in, Darian. Good to see you. Not too long before you guys head out to Helen. And I know you guys are going to have a good time there. We actually just recommended Helen to someone the other day.
That was your nurse.
Yeah, the nurse. Yep. So it was talking about wanting to go to the mountains out in Georgia, and I was like, yeah, go to Helen. It's a great place.
The way you said it.
You just go to Helen. You go to Helen back. By gosh.
Yeah, he's talking about wanting to go to the mountains. We can just go to Helen.
Danny says there's 4 days until Helen. And if you're new in the chat, don't know what that means, there's a creator get-together in Helen. And yeah, Darian, we definitely want to make it out there sometime. It seems like every year, and especially this year. So something happens every year. But we were supposed to go on the ABCs also, and because of work stuff, I couldn't go to the ABCs. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I probably wouldn't be 100% ready to go. Probably could have been. But same thing with, I don't know that driving to Helen would be in the game plan.
Well, last year I was in the hospital.
Yeah, last year you were in the hospital.
That's the whole time y'all were there, I was in the hospital.
So it's just constantly been something. I think maybe Dustin was graduating basic the other time, but I
don't remember the rest of them.
We've had plans.
My brain only goes back 1 year.
I mean, we even had the room booked 1 year, and we were going to bring Grandma out with us because Grandma has been in these chats and stuff, Grandma Sandra. But anyway, so Danny says next year is March 19th through the 21st. So maybe we lock that in a little sooner rather than later, and be able to get out there to it. But yeah, we'd really like to meet up with all the folks, and I'd really like to get out there and give Blaine a hard time. It's what I would really like to do, and tell him how much better Georgia is than Alabama, because that's true. That's gospel. That's Blaine's in the Bible in the red words. He is.
I didn't know that. Why didn't I know that? He lives in Georgia.
I mean, he's a sellout, so like most Alabama fans are.
But he lives in Georgia.
I hate Alabama. Hate them. Hate them. Yeah, Danny, everybody says that until they do. I'm just kidding. The fam says, Josh, I don't know what's coming next. Oh, maybe I missed something up higher in the chat. But anyway, yeah. So let's see. What do we have coming next? Okay, the fam. Of course, you hate Alabama. I'm gonna tell you what. Now, here's a story on this. I used to be okay with Alabama. I used to be, but that damn Saban, and I don't know. I don't want to be a crybaby because these dogs are on top now, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But after years of being beat down by Bama, and then years of being so close to beating them and being beat in the number of ways that we were beat, developed a deep hatred that ran deeper than any hate I had for the Gators ever. And I'm beginning to get that same level of hatred for Texas at this point. Now, the Gators, they haven't really been a threat in a long time. It's basically like playing Vanderbilt. But, so that the Gators are what they are. And actually, I don't hate them much anymore. I actually don't even hate the Vols anymore because it's the same kind of thing. Just
I like the Vols.
It's like the open date on the schedule when you pay $1 million for some school to come in just so you can get a W on the on there,
Not the Vols. They almost beat on the Sheriff.
Yeah, that Vols game was tough. That was a good game. We were watching that in Puerto Rico, and it was pretty awesome, and had some cool people there with us watching the game. So one of the guys was like, if they win, you want a cigar? Like, heck yeah. So it wasn't like he went and got a have a Tampa cigar or a Philly. He went and got a nice, I don't even remember what it was, but
these cigar. We converted them. Yeah, they didn't care about football at all. They're like, well, you got to sit here with us. You got to be dog fans.
I'm already hating y'all because we grew up with Billy Napier, and he was my high school quarterback. And firing him is going to be a mistake that y'all are going to live to regret because you had a good guy there. And if you would have gave him some time, he could have turned some things around. I think I think y'all are going to struggle for a little while longer, but Florida has good facilities, good recruiting. You'll be back eventually. And I will always pull for you guys when you're playing anybody other than us, Tennessee, Kentucky.
Vanderbilt.
Basically anybody but Alabama. No. I'll pull for y'all to beat Auburn. I'll pull for y'all to beat South Carolina.
Georgia Tech.
Well, you can beat the crap out of Georgia Tech. I'll pull for y'all when you play Miami for sure.
I hate Georgia Tech.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to close this thing out. I believe Antoinette is live, so I think she started at 6 or 7. I think she started at 7. I believe Controversial Cruising has something going on tonight as well. Make sure you go watch those guys tomorrow morning. Make sure that you go and watch Kurt and Marcia CME Traveling. And if there's anybody I missed, Danny will surely drop that in and let you guys know about it. Danny says his dad's cousin, his daughter was on the winning softball team that won last year. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sucks that it was the Gators, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
Couldn't you pick a good school? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, that'd be awesome.
That was a conversation we always had about Dustin, because Dustin was a really good baseball player. And it's like, well, what if he said, what if Florida recruited me? And he did get a letter from Florida. He's like, what if I end up playing for Florida? Like, you're going to play for Florida. Like, that's what you're going to do. I don't give a crap. You're going to play for Florida.
And we'll be Florida baseball fans.
Yep. All right. But anyway, thank you guys for coming in. We appreciate all the super chat activity. Thank you guys so much for that. So Scott has a premiere at 9 and Ron at 8 p.m. Eastern talking about Helen. Okay, cool. So thank you guys so much. Go over there and support those guys, good folks, and make sure that you give them some support, a like and subscribe. We'll be right back here next Monday morning at 0730. That's 7:30 for you civilians. Married with Travel. And then we will be back here at 18:30 Eastern Time. That is 6:30 for you civilian types.
18:30. We'll be going until 19:30.
Next week's topics. So for Married with Travel, we will be talking about road trips. And for Shootin' the Breeze,
where are you going?
We'll be talking about road trips as well. We'll be talking about road trip destinations. So on Married with Travel, it's going to be more about like how to execute a road trip and make that fun. And then we're going to talk specifically destinations. I think it's because I only have one arm.
So you're really
so I'm just really, I'm getting both arms in one here.
Well, I don't want you to like lose muscle in this arm. So
keep it
going.
Well, stop that. All right, we got to get out of here before I get us a community strike for doing something stupid. All right, guys, thank you so much for being in here. We will see you guys next week. Support these other channels. 8 o'clock with Ron and DeFam, and Scott at 9 o'clock with a premiere. We are out.
Bye.
Travel and marriage to stand.